Dusty Smith Show, greatest goddamn show on earth. How the fuck's everybody doing tonight? Thank you for joining me on this beautiful Monday. Good to see you all. Have a decent show for you guys. Kind of a light show of the content, I gotta admit. Not my fault. I can't make shit happen if it don't happen. Sort of a slow news weekend, but gonna make it up by having a long, extended, amazing COVID porn / meet the victim section at the end. So you got that to look forward to. So, as always, folks, eBay. If you enjoy my show, please support me on Patreon, patreon.com/codcast. There's a link in the description of this video. Hey, if you watch all the free content I make for you every month, and there's a bunch of it, please reward me for it. I work hard, and I should be paid for my work. So, we're completely user-sponsored here. I only pretty much make money off you guys, off your, I don't make any money off ads or shit, so I only make money on the show through Patreon and through Super Chat. So if you like the show, please support it so I can keep doing this. I'd appreciate it. And there's also Super Chats. No Super Chats yet. What you gonna do? But I read all the Super Chats. You can immortalize yourself forever and ever and ever. Amen. On the Super Chats. I assume eventually somebody will Super Chat me, so that's cool. And you can also become a Dust Buddy. That is $2.99 a month. There's a button somewhere that lets you do that. You get customized emojis to spam the chat with, and you get a cool trans rights power fist with your name. It's all good. So become a Dust Buddy. All that. Support the show. So what the fuck are you guys up to? Let me read the chat since I got a little extra time tonight. And there's no Super Chats. Hello, everybody. How you doing? Hey, Dusty. What's up, Smega Weasel? Good to see you tonight. What's up, Cuber Lover? Good to see you. Make sure you like the video, everybody. Not a whole lot of people watching right now. I didn't lay out what was going to be in the show, so maybe nobody's going to show up because it's ambiguous. Who knows? We'll see what the fuck happens. Join the Dust Buddies, hit like and subscribe, do all that, do all of the things. You know how it works. I am a Dust Buddy. Good on you, Jenny Rude. You're one of the good ones. Hell yeah. All right. What else has been going on? Oh yeah, we changed the name of the guild in New World. I've only played 250 hours in New World. I'm going to hit max level tonight. We're going to hit level 60 tonight. So if you want to play New World with me, we're now Beyond Parity. That is the name of our guild. That's the original guild name we were going to choose. So if you want to come hang out with me, we are on Discord pretty much every day. You can come just chat with me if you want to. Anybody can come in and talk to me. Had a nice gentleman join me the other day and tell me that he showed his anti-vax parents and his siblings my Meet the Victims videos, and they actually went out and got vaccinated after watching them, and he was thanking me for that. So really cool. Hopefully I can just save 1 or 2 lives. That would be amazing. Keep this pandemic from spreading. So thank you for everybody for supporting the show and allowing me to do this. You are the unsung heroes. And Angry Hairpiece, I'll bite. Hell yeah. Angry Hairpiece, what's up? Katie, damn it. Dusty, please immortalize me. You are immortalized. There can be only one, and it's you, Katie, damn it. Let's go. We are going. No kitty party tonight. The kitties are not in here tonight. I'm sorry. I apologize for that, but no cats tonight at all. We have no cats, so what are you going to do? Thought I'd do a quick unboxing tonight. Hell yeah. You guys love the unboxings, right? All right, let me make this full screen. Boom. Make it full screen, Dusty. Doom. Bah, there I am. Whoo. Is this sexy in here? Is it just me? Fuck yeah, Dusty. All right, I want to send a special thank you to, drum roll, Brenda Needleman, who sent me 2 bags of cat food. Very generous. My cats are eating big time. They fat and healthy. Thank you, Brenda Needleman. You are the hero. Appreciate it. And here we go. Got some catnip, kitty drugs. All my cats are fucked up all the time. They love the kitty drugs. Who sent this to me? This got sent to me by Jen and Brian. So thank you, Jen and Brian. You amazing heroes. Love you guys. Cat's gonna get fucked up on you. And I got a card here. A card. Let's see who it's from. Gonna open it up. Boom, there's money in it. Hell yeah, $60. I got $60. Cash is always good. Woo, making it rain. Making it rain. Okay, I don't want to lose this. Need to pick that up and put that away so I don't lose it. Don't want to lose the $60, so I'll put that over here. And this was sent to me from Teresa. I believe Teresa is who sent this to me. Dear Dusty, recently discovered your channel and have pretty much been binge watching. You have excellent taste. Your facial expressions when you look at the camera crack me up. The fuck you talking about? Constantly. This money is a gift, therefore tax-free. Hell yeah, tax-free, motherfuckers. Suck it, IRS. Just kidding. Love you, IRS. You're doing the Lord's work. Please don't audit me. And next up, Got some, oh hell yeah, my never-ending battle against fleas, because fuck fleas. Got some more flea medication. This one's from Brenda Needleman again. Hell yeah, Brenda Needleman. Extending her hero status. Amazing human being. What else I got over here? Let's see what this is. All right. More fucking flea medication for the dogs. Hell yeah, dogs, thank you. This time it's from Brenda Needleman again. Brenda Needleman hooking me the fuck up. Going above and beyond. And last but not least, this one. Oh, hell yeah, dental sticks. Dog's gonna have fresh breath tonight. All of my dogs gonna love their dental sticks. Who sent this to me? Doesn't say. So, whoever fucking sent me the dental sticks, was it Brenda Needleman again? Don't know. But thank you, hero. You know who you are. You don't need praise, but you get it anyway if you just tell me who the hell you are, because I love you. And all right. Thank you, heroes, for supporting the Animal Sanctuary. For those of you who want to support the Animal Sanctuary this way, we have an Amazon wish list for the Animal Sanctuary. It's in the description of this video. You can click on it. You can send things to the animals. And I'll be like, hey, thank you. You're amazing. I love you. Appreciate you, heroes. Get some bucks out of the camera. Hell yeah. And that's my unboxing. Cool. Best audience on YouTube. Natalie Miller says, Dusty, my mom-in-law was bragging about her friends moving to Africa to avoid Biden and the vax. Amazing. At least they have a chance to take ivermectin for a real reason this time, for the parasitic river blindness. So enjoy that, mom-in-law. And all right, that's it. Let's go ahead and kick off the show, because we're already 10 minutes in. Like I said, not a giant show tonight, but it don't have to be giant. It's not the length. It's not the size. It's how many times you make it rise. That's what I tell myself anyway. All right, let's do some religious bullshit. Guys, ready for this? Sing along if you know the words. Religious bullshit, religious bullshit, religious bully shit. It's time for religious bullshit. It's time for religious bullshit. Hell yeah, it is. And first off, on tonight's religious bullshit, God damn it, I love these pastors. I love them because they are killing Christianity faster than I could ever hope to. Want to know why young people are fleeing from your congregation? Well, case in point, a pastor's attempt to shut down a high school play has completely backfired. The play, She Kills Monsters, is all about a young woman, Agnes, who dreams of a more exciting life, only to find out her family's been killed in a car accident. In an effort to learn more about her now-deceased sister, who loved Dungeons & Dragons, Agnes begins to play a module her sister had written, only to learn a lot more than she ever expected. Among other things, she learns her sister struggled with her sexuality and was the victim of bullying. Can't show kids that. Oh no, they might realize that lesbians and gays exist. Can't acknowledge that reality, says the Christians. It's a play that's been performed hundreds of times at high schools and colleges all over the past decade. The themes are hardly scandalous for a teenage audience. But when a Christian pastor found out that Hillsborough High School in Ohio was going to put on the play next month, he began whining about it. And now the school has canceled all performances. Of course they did. Fuck you, school, for not standing up. Look at this guy. You let this motherfucker dictate?
Hey everybody, this is Jeff and I want to tell you about a couple of exciting things that are coming up at Good News Gathering. First,
nice mullet, you poofy-headed fuck. So anyway, student Christopher Cronin said he was devastated to learn he had spent months learning a new role that would not make the stage. Blindsided when he learned of the decision to cancel. It felt like we had just been told, screw off and your lives don't matter, Cronin said. I'm openly bisexual in that school, and I have faced a lot of homophobia there. But I never expected them to cancel a play for a fictional character. So, the bigot at the center of the storm appears to be Jeff Lau, a church called Good News Gathering. Always bad news for churches called Good News. Lau didn't speak with the school board, but he confronted the director of the show, he says, at the request of the parents. Yeah, sure. I'm sure the parents are really fucking worried about it. Lau also said, from a biblical worldview, This play is inappropriate for a number of reasons. Example, sexual innuendo. Oh no, not sex. Implied sexual activity. Oh no, not sexual activity between unmarried persons. Oh no. Repeated use of foul language. Fuck you. Including taking the Lord's name in vain. God damn it. So anyway, good news is they raised money to put on this play off school. And they had a goal of $5,000 and they raised double that. So I guess $10,000. So cool. They're going to have the play anyway. And this bigoted fucking preacher cannot shut it down. So please continue this kind of behavior, preachers. Please. You could not make the kids, the young people, leave your churches any fucking faster. And it's beautiful. You're sort of a hero, really, in a reverse way. And guys, remember this dude? Yeah, you do. This is MAGA pastor Mark Burns. I showed you guys him on the last show. The video I showed you was from 2016, but it was him on CNN. And CNN was busting him for lying about his military service and also lying about his education and the fraternities he was in. All kinds of lies. And he stormed out of the interview from his own church. And you might say to yourself, hey, well, at least he made such a fool out of himself and showed that he's such a lying con man that conservatives won't get anywhere near him. You didn't think that. You knew what was going to happen. They made him an even bigger star in the conservative movement because they love it when these people are con men. That's what they reward because all the rest of the leaders of the conservative parties are also con men. And they can't have people who join their ranks that are not con men because people that are not con men and liars and grifters will call them out on their bullshit. And they can't have that. So they only congregate with other con men so they know that they will give each other the rub and support each other. So yeah, he's speaking all over the place. Here he's speaking at Pastor Greg Locke's church on Sunday, where he's firing up the congregation. Let's listen to what this winner has to say.
We got to recruit Greg Locke to run for federal office.
Definitely.
I don't know. We need him in office. I can't hear nobody. If you really want to see life change, the gospel of Jesus just can't stay in the house of God. We need politicians who would take the glory of God that's in the temple of God and take it to the halls of Congress, to the hall. Y'all not talking back to me.
He's Hulk Hogan. Hulkamania gonna ride on you.
Global, would you ever support Greg Locke if he ever decided to run for political office?
Yes.
Would you support him?
Woo, that would be hilarious. Please run, Greg Locke. Cannot wait to mock you every single week.
Somebody say yeah.
Yeah, do it, Greg Locke. Woo.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because we need demon killing machines.
Oh, yeah. We need demon killing machines. Totally. In the government.
I don't know. Maybe he'll run for governor. I don't know. Maybe Tennessee needs a governor.
Absolutely, Tennessee. Please put Greg Locke in the governor's mansion. Stats! That would be fucking beautiful. And like I said, crooks of the feather flock together. Here he is, hanging out with convicted felon Roger Stone, who Trump pardons all of them. Some of America's strongest patriot leaders tonight in Nashville, Tennessee. Hooray! Yep. Gotta support fellow con men. It's the only way they can stay in power. And folks, they're just getting crazier and crazier. School's mask mandate is a satanic ritual, claims Christian parent lawsuit. In a batshit crazy lawsuit brought forth by a group of parents just outside of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, against the Central Bucks School District, they claim the district's mask mandate for students amounts to a satanic ritual that their kids are forced to participate in. The parents include Shannon Harris, Jamie Walker, Timothy Tressler, and Christopher Dobler, who are suing on behalf of their 8 kids. I'm sure their kids are embarrassed as fuck. They're like, please stop helping, parents. God damn it, we were already so uncool before. You're not helping. Well, most of them bring up philosophical objections to masks, along with whinier ones about how their kids just can't breathe, and how the masks are impacting their kids' personalities. Buddy, that's not the mask's fault. Yeah, your kid has a personality. That's both you and your kid's fault. Might want to buy a clue. It's Harris who's getting all the media attention. Here's an excerpt from why she says she's suing on behalf of her kids. The Harris family identify as Christians and believe that it is against God's will to wear a mask because their God is incredibly weak. Because wearing a mask interferes with their religious duty to spread the word of God. How? You can still talk with the mask on. People can still hear you. How? And forces them to participate in a satanic ritual. God damn it. How can they make masks seem so cool? Masks are not even that cool. I mean, it's good. They stop the spread, or they help stop the spread of COVID. That's a good thing. But, man, if it's a satanic ritual, I'm going to put on 3 or 4. That shit's just goddamn awesome. Thank you, Lord Satan. And one more. Oh, God. They're so fucking batshit crazy, folks. So, this woman believes that her neighbor is a witch who cast a spell on her. So she also has magical powers. She can go like, I'm rubber, you're glue, whatever you say bounces off me and sticks on you. She used her magical Jesus power to reverse the spell, and now her neighbor is dead instead of her. So praise Jesus, apparently.
We were staying in a hotel, and my parents were staying here with our children. And I am a prophetic dreamer. That means I see things in my dreams before they happen. God speaks to me through my dreams. He shows me things.
Once again, such an amazing way for an all-powerful God to communicate. You know, he could just take over every television set at the same time and beam his message to us all, or, you know, beam it right into our heads, or just let us be born with the knowledge of whatever he wants us to. But thankfully, he's chosen a much wiser plan. He's sending dreams to this woman and having her tell all the rest of us. Just a foolproof method of disseminating information from the all-knowing, all-loving genius God.
So I wake up in an Irvine hotel, and I have just had a dream that someone has tried to break into my home, murder me, and light my house on fire.
Oh, snap.
Okay, so I wake up and I'm like, my heart's beating, I'm sweating, you know.
Damn.
So I wake up and I pray. And I use my authority in Jesus' name to say, no one is going to break into my home or murder me or light my house on fire or harm me in any way. In Jesus' name. And I pray and I do what I know to do and I get a peace and I go back to sleep. I wake up in the morning and I call home and my mom says, who's standing right here, you are not going to believe what happened last night.
What?
You know the witches, the self-proclaimed witches who lived 2 doors down.
100% true.
Well, someone broke into their house.
Oh, that's terrible.
Murdered
Well, that's
her
terrible. Damn.
and lit the house on fire.
We should pray for them. That sounds awful.
Now, I, of course, was like, excuse me? What did you just say? Now, something you should know, that part of using your authority in Jesus' name is when I was praying against what I saw in my dream, I said, if anyone has sent that to me, if someone has intended to break into my house and kill me and light my house on fire, then I not only will not receive that, but I'm sending it right back to them in Jesus' name. Okay.
Amen.
Well, I didn't even know how much authority I had in that situation.
I murdered this witch.
Until I called my mom and found out that the very thing that I had just dreamed that someone was trying to do to me had happened to them.
Oh, okay, yeah. I just assumed that this person, who's my neighbor, who I clearly don't know much about, just did this to me, and so I reversed it on him, and now they're dead. So, ha-ha! My God is awesome. He murders my enemies, just willy-nilly. Cool, 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 says California Secretary of State candidate Rachel Ham. Love of Christ is amazing. Better not fuck with her. She got powers, y'all. All right, that's my religious bullshit. Hell yeah. See what you guys got to say in Super Chats. Show's light tonight. I guess that's what I get for not doing the whole telling you what the show's going to be. Hit the like button. Do it. Do everything. Whatever. James Magnum. Evangelical Christians are just making up religious exemptions now. That's what they've always done. That's yet another reason why religious exemptions are a bad idea. Yeah, religious exemptions shouldn't exist, period. It's such a giant loophole that everybody can walk through it. It's completely pointless. Beast Nation. Considering all the fascists who've won political office in the last 5 years, it would be all fun and games until Greg Locke won a congressional seat. I mean, it couldn't be any worse, right? We just make fun of him. It'll be funny. I wouldn't be surprised to see if it happened, though. All right, hit the like button, folks. More Super Chats if you're able to. We'll see what the fuck happens. I don't know. I probably should have postponed the show to tomorrow, but I have shit to do this week, so what the fuck ever. All right, folks, time to do a little trash world, because trash world, testify, hell is trash world, trash world. First off on trash world, Dave Chappelle's back and whinier than ever. He's trying so hard to make himself the victim. So he promised at the last special, hey, I'm not going to be talking about the trans issue anymore. No more trans jokes, I promise. Psych your mind. Obviously not. So he's released another semi-special on his Instagram where he's just whining and painting himself as the victim of this whole thing. And it's kind of getting sad at this point. He sounds drunk. I don't know if he's drunk or not. But it's just like angry old boomer shouting at kids to get off his lawn at this point. And of course, it wouldn't matter what he said. He could be like, "Hell, Hitler!" And the crowd would be like, "Woo! Yeah, Hitler!" Because, you know, dick suckers, dick riders, stans, they'll support anything as long as their hero says it. But anyway, let's break down his bullshit.
It's been said in the press that I was invited to speak to the transgender employees at Netflix, and I refused.
You were invited. You were absolutely invited, and then you put out a counter set of demands you had before you would meet with them. That's what happened.
Woo! That is not true. Mm-hmm. If they had invited me, I would have accepted it, although I am confused about what we're speaking about.
How could you be confused? It has been explained to you many times. There's no way you're confused at this point. You have to understand the reason that they're angry and upset with you. You lied. You misrepresented the whole J.K. Rowling's thing. Then you went on to tell the same hacky jokes about trans people you've told over and over again. And your misrepresentation of the whole J.K. Rowling thing basically what made it painted people from the LGBT community and also trans people as irrational, like they were shitting on J.K. Rowling for an unfair reason when it was actually completely fair. And then you claim to be a TERF, which the entire principle behind TERFdom is that trans women are not women, which completely shuts down the entire identity of trans women. And that's why they're upset with you. It's very simple to understand, Dave, and I know you understand this, but you have to feign ignorance and pretend like you don't know because it allows you to paint yourself as the victim. And once again, paint those in the LGBT community as unfair and irrational while you are the truth-telling victim here.
I said what I said, and boy, I heard what you said.
You didn't, though. If you would have heard what they said, then you would know why they want to meet with you, right?
My God, how could I not? You said you want a safe working environment at Netflix. Well, it seems like I'm the only one that can't go to the office anymore.
Woo! Netflix just gave me $50 million for a special. They put me on their airwaves to let me say whatever I wanted to in front of millions of people. The president of Netflix came out and had my back 100%, supported me. I'm the victim here. I can't go into Netflix. God damn it. Don't they ever... I mean, I know he doesn't get tired of playing the victim because they're going to hoot and holler for him and he's going to get so much support. I'm going to show you. Jon Stewart came out and supported him. Bill Maher came out and supported him. He has most of the support online because that's what happens. These multi-millionaires play the victim, play this cancel culture card, and it's working out gangbusters for them despite how far removed it is from reality. And you guys remember when Dave Chappelle used to tell jokes? Yay! Rich asshole that got paid $50 million from Netflix and completely backed by Netflix can't go to Netflix. Reality!
I want everyone in this audience to know that even though the media frames this, that it's me versus that community, that is not what it is.
So now he's trying to reverse it. See, he wants to play the victim. But he can't play the victim if the LGBT community and the trans community, who are actually the ones who are speaking out against them, are the other side of it, because he knows that makes him look bad. So he has to reframe this whole thing. Well, hey, it's not me against the trans community. It's not me against the gay community. It's me against corporate America, who's a big fall guy, even though Netflix, even though he's about to say it too. I'm going to play you the second part of the video where he admits Netflix completely has his back. But he's about to claim it's him versus corporate America instead. So it makes him look like he's actually the victim here against the evil, bad corporate America. He's not the one against the gay community and the trans community, but you are. That's the ones who are protesting you. That's the ones who are speaking out against you. That's the one that had a problem with you. And you can't reframe this. But I guess you can, because he's about to get hoot and hollered for his lie once again about the situation.
Do not blame the LGBTQ community for any of this shit.
They just proved his point. God damn it, you're so stupid, Agent 06. So what was his point? It was his point, hey, if I lie about a situation on my comedy special, and if I paint it in a certain way that makes the trans community seem unfair and irrational, they're going to call me out for it? Was that his point? What was his point then? Dusty is a sad man. I know, I'm so sad. Teardrop.
Shit. This has nothing to do with them. It's about corporate interests and what I can say and what I cannot say.
Literally, they gave you $50 million to say whatever you want to say, and the corporation backs you. What are you even fucking talking about? Look at the cheering. After he reframes this and lies about it, he could literally say anything.
For the record, and I need you to know this, everyone I know from that community has been nothing but loving and supporting.
I'm sure they've been loving, but to say everybody for the trans and LGBT community has been supportive of you is just a straight fucking out lie. All the big publications have called you out. Lots of left-wing publications called you out. Lots of YouTubers have called you out. Lots of trans and LGBT YouTubers called you out. Like, that's just not fucking true what you're saying. But let's hoot and holler anyway, like it is.
So I don't know what all this nonsense is about.
Well, then you should listen to what they're saying. It's very simple.
In summer 2020, when the whole world shut down, I was outside doing shows.
He's about to talk about how he went and did shows out in a cornfield again. Like, none of this has anything to do with jokes or anything. But here's the second part where he just admits, yeah, hey, I said it's me against the corporations, even though the corporations pay me tens of millions of dollars to have my back.
This film that I made was
All right, he has a point. What is his point? Tell me what his point is. Cygnus, I'm looking at you. Cygnus 82, what is his point? Say it. Say what his point is right now. Do it.
Invited to every film festival in the United States, and some of those invitations I accepted. And when this controversy came out about the closer, they began disinviting me.
So the consequences of your actions? You said lies that hurt the trans community and people no longer wanted to be associated with you? Isn't that consequence culture? Isn't that a good thing?
From these film festivals. And now, today, not a film company, not a movie studio, not a film festival, nobody will touch this film. Thank God for Ted Sarandos at Netflix. He's the only one that didn't cancel me yet.
Yeah, nobody will touch the film except for the largest platform in the entire world who's paying me $50 million to put this movie out and uncritically putting it out there for everybody to see. Huh? God damn it. Why can't I get canceled like this? It sounds amazing, but yeah, there he is. It's really him against the corporation, isn't it? Even though the biggest corporation has his back 100%. It's just so silly. Oh, the reframing of it. They are jokes, not lies. What was the joke? When he lied, he came out specifically lied. It wasn't a joke when he said that the reason the trans community were mad at J.K. Rowling is because she said sex was immutable, which is not why they were mad. What was the joke there? Explain the joke to me. He was saying something he was claiming to be true in order to set up a hacky joke about trans people, yes. But just like this stuff, when he says he was out in a field doing shows, is that a joke or is that something he really did? When he's saying right now that every film company won't have anything to do with him because of his movie, is that a joke? Or is that something real he's saying to set up another joke? See, every word of his mouth is not a joke. Some of it he is just giving social commentary, and you can't just claim it's all jokes because that is a lie. You're being dishonest in order to cover for your dude here. Jokes are, jokes. They have punchlines. They're not meant to be taken seriously. But what he's saying here is clearly meant to be taken seriously. It's clearly not meant to be a joke. My dude, if his friend Daphne made these jokes, would y'all be as mad about this shit? I don't know. It depends on what kind of joke she made. But I mean, if his friend Daphne came out and lied about the reason that the trans and gay community were upset with J.K. Rowling, yes, we would call her out just the same. Especially if she was on Netflix getting $50 million to do that, obviously, right? Don't feed the trolls, Dusty. I'm not feeding the trolls. I want them to specifically tell me so I can shut them the fuck down because they're very fun to make fun of and mock. It gives me great pleasure to mock you dumbasses because you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, and it's real easy to slap the fuck down. What you got? Did they ever answer? The point was, you can kill a man and not get canceled, but offend the LGBT community, they come at you. You can kill a man and not get... Who killed a man? Who you talking about? And not get canceled. I mean, if you say bullshit, people will call you out on your bullshit, right? Isn't that the way it's supposed to work? What is that his point? Hey, if I sit up here and lie about the LGBT community, they're going to call me out for my lies? Was that his point? Was that his joke? Okay, if that's his point, then it's a good point. Yes. If you lie about the LGBT community and you spread misinformation that causes harm to them, they will call you out for it. Amazing point there, Dave. Thank you. Thank you for making it. I used to donate and feed Dusty. Now Dusty feeds me. Cool, cool, cool. What else? I get your points, but why is the LGBT group exempt from occasional joke? They're not exempt for jokes at all. You can make... we make jokes all the time, encompassing everybody. But like when you lie and then use that lie to try to paint them as unfair, unreasonable, you're just feeding into this anti-trans narrative that's already caused. I think we've had this last year has been the most violent year in history towards trans women. And it's because narratives like this spread by these people, they're making them seem unfair. Woke. The woke is destroying everything. That is putting them in direct danger. And yes, they have to speak out for their safety. You can't just say it's just jokes, bro, when he's literally standing up there, not joking, lying to set up hacky jokes. You have to speak out against that. That's the fair and rational thing to do. He has the right to say whatever he wants to say, and people have a right to speak out against what he's saying. That's how the system works, right? That's how free speech works. Why do you have a problem with it? Why do you only believe that Dave Chappelle should be able to sit up there and say what he wants to say, but the LGBT community who have a problem with it, who believe it's harming them, don't have the right to speak out against it? Why does it only go one way for you? He's talking about a rapper named DaBaby that killed some guy, but it didn't affect DaBaby's career. But you can't make fun of this group. Okay, if DaBaby killed somebody, that's bullshit that he killed that person, and he probably shouldn't have a career, right? That seems like something that should be canceled over, in my opinion. Yeah, he lied about J.K. Rowling. That's the point. He's spreading misinformation, and not in the form of jokes, but in the form of social commentary. And you can't say it's all just jokes, because it's not. Like what you just showed you. None of what he just said here was a joke. He's just sitting there drunk on stage doing social commentary. And everybody have a right to call him out for that. So anyway, Bill Maher, of course. I'll just play you the clip.
HBO's Bill Maher pushed back against criticism aimed at comedian Dave Chappelle, whose Netflix special has come under fire for being transphobic. Maher said during his Friday show, according to Fox News, quote, "What the F was that reaction? Everyone needs to Netflix and chill the F out on this one." Chappelle has been in hot water for his special The Closer, in which he makes several remarks claiming that, quote, gender is a fact, and proclaiming that, quote, I'm Team TERF, referring to trans-exclusionary radical feminists. Earlier this week, Netflix employees staged a walkout to show their solid...
So yeah, Bill Maher's like, what the fuck? What the fuck is that reaction? Once again, money changes people, and Bill Maher doesn't care. He's kind of an old rich boomer now. And hasn't bothered to educate himself on why people are actually upset at Dave for doing this. So obviously going to come out in favor of Dave. I'm a free speech guy now. I'm Team Dave, but that doesn't mean I'm anti-trans. We can have two thoughts in our head at the same time. Sure. Doesn't necessarily mean you're anti-trans. It just means that you haven't educated yourself on this issue and why the trans community are upset about it. And you still support these bogus narratives because it's a big club, folks, and you and I aren't in it. Another example, Jon Stewart.
Jon Stewart is offering words of support for Dave Chappelle amid the controversy over the comedian's jokes mocking the transgender community in his latest Netflix special, saying, quote, his intention is never hurtful. Calling his longtime friend good and decent, the Apple TV host told TMZ on Thursday of Chappelle, quote, I love that dude as a person. He's one of my favorite people on the planet.
Cool. Maybe his intent wasn't bad, but the fact that he didn't educate himself on any of this shit, he just doubles down on ignorance and he spread lies that are causing harm to both the gay and trans community. That's the problem. His intent is not the point here. It's the outcome of the intent. But to me, his intent is perfectly clear. To play the victim, to paint himself as the victim, in order to make millions and millions of dollars and double down the controversy. Because like when super powerful and super rich. You got people kiss your ass all day long. And your ego just will not allow you to do self-reflection and admit when you're wrong. So you have to double down and triple down, especially when you're rewarded for it with millions of dollars and most of the country supporting you. It's very easy to understand what the hell's going on here. So anyway, trash world, right? Let's see what you guys are saying over here. Maybe they are educated on the issue, but just don't want to accept they're wrong. That's possible. Not his point. Chappelle hasn't been funny since Chappelle's show ended. Yeah, it's like he doesn't tell jokes like he used to. It's mostly social commentary now, it seems like. How can you know someone else's intent? You can't, but like I said, all these rich guys, it's a big club and they're all in it together to have each other's back. Mar is out of touch, bored, trying to reinvent himself. Yep, but somehow he still has an audience, and so I guess that's paying off for him. Bad take. Yep, from Jon Stewart, agreed. Jon Stewart is an anti-unit. He likes empathy. Wouldn't doubt that. I love Jon Stewart, but man, what a bad take for him. Agreed. And, Bleak! Did you guys hear about this one? Wisconsin Senate approves a bill allowing 14-year-olds to work as late as 11 p.m. And supporters say it could help plug the labor shortage. Yeah, hey, nobody wants to work these shitty jobs where they can't make a living wage on. So, what do? Do we pay the employees more? No, that'll cut into corporate profits. Hey, our CEOs won't be able to make $30 million a year anymore. I got an idea. Child labor. The children will work for cheap. Let's just plug them into the labor shortage. And hey, profit. Everybody profits. Hooray. Amazing. If ever there was an example of end-stage capitalism, fuck, this is it. Holy goddamn shit. And, next up on the trash world, oh God. Imagine how sad your life would have to be. Imagine how pathetic you would have to be to pay to sit in a seminar with this guy and have him scream at you that you should never be a beta. A guy who every pore of his body drips beta, which I don't believe in the concept of alpha and beta, but the narrative that dumbasses believe about alpha and beta, this guy 100% fits into the beta category, but he says he's an alpha, and you paid to hear him talk to you, so cringe.
Just never be a beta. Just never, ever do it. It is death. Never, ever, ever do it. Okay? Just wipe that out of your mind. It is nothing good comes from that. Ever. Okay? The only thing good is if you're like in jail and you're about to get shot. You're like, okay, you know? Other than that, if you're in a free society, don't do it. It just doesn't happen. It cannot happen. Okay? Now, going from there, and by the way, the sooner you accept this, the easier life gets. You're like, oh, life is actually awesome when you accept it. As long as you don't accept it, and you're like, I just want someone to like me for the real beta me, your life's gonna be freaking miserable. People around you will be miserable, and you will be miserable. So just get over it. Now, okay, it doesn't mean to walk around paranoid. An alpha male is comfortable with themselves. Now, going from there, the number one trait of an alpha is self-comfort. So just be comfortable with yourself. Stop being uncomfortable with yourself and hiding.
Totally super alpha male, this guy. Don't be a beta, be super alpha like him. Cringe. I mean, he's right. Just be comfortable with yourself, but you don't have to sit around all the time wondering, oh, if I'm an alpha or a beta. Fuck all that bullshit. Just relax. Just stop listening to people like this tell you bullshit like this. Stop trying to be a pickup artist. It's all ridiculous. Embarrassing. And all right, that is my trash world. Short but sweet. Let me check the super chats real quick. Super chats. Jose Colin, Dave Chappelle. Whole point at the end of every show is to leave people thinking and laughing. Well, he failed because he's not telling jokes anymore. Let's not take Dave as someone who's money hungry when he literally walks away from millions. But I mean, he's literally playing the victim in order to make money right now. I mean, and if it's, you might say the whole point of his show is to leave everybody thinking and laughing, but do you make people think by lying to them? By misrepresenting issues that actually causes harm to the trans community, which just received the largest amount of violence in a single year that they've ever received? Is that really what the entire point of his show is? And if it is, then what is the problem with people speaking out against it? Do you have a problem with people speaking out against that? If you're okay with Dave Chappelle lying, spreading false narratives that are harming the most vulnerable in our society, then why would you have a problem with people speaking out against it? Shouldn't you support that even more strongly? Or is it only apply to Dave Chappelle? Thank you for your $10. Andrew B, it's been a while, Dusty. I'm really happy the show is doing well. Hell yeah. I'm doing what I do. Thank you, Andrew. Very generous. Hit the like button, everybody. Hit it. Do it. Unhinged patron, Dusty buddy. Always working when you go live, but I'm here. Gonna clean the house. Listen to you. Greatest show. Kisses to the kitties and the doggies. I appreciate it, Unhinged. Good to see you tonight. Dusty, thank you for your content. Please keep doing what you do. Hey, as long as you guys can support me, gonna do this forever. Love you guys. Selenia, yeah, I know. You don't need to be thanked for doing the right thing. Take my money anyway, you awesome trans ally. It goes to the furries anyway. That's true. Guys are helping out all the animals that we rescue here at the Humanist Society Mississippi Animal Sanctuary, so thank you. Good to see you, Selenia. I know you'll say you don't need thanks for standing up for the trans community, but I, a trans girl, would do it anyway. Hey, well, I appreciate it. I'll take the thanks. I don't need it for just doing, the normal, correct thing, but I will take it. I appreciate it. Does Dave Chappelle tell jokes anymore? I mean, I guess there's a few in there. But regardless of how obvious it is, he's not joking. People still say, it's just jokes, Dusty. But it's not. I mean, you guys are lying. Why do you have to lie to take up for Dave? Every word out of Dave's mouth is not just a joke just because he's a comedian. That's not how it works. If he's clearly saying things that are not meant to be jokes, you can't just claim they're jokes because it's Dave Chappelle. That's not how reality works. But of course, stans will do anything to defend him because they can't defend him on the merits of what's being said. Because it's obvious if you look into it that he's not telling the truth, so they have to just pretend it's jokes in order to not address it. Very obvious what they're doing. Joe LaFaro, $5. Thank you, Joe. James Magnum, even I already read that. Beast Nation, I want to see the alpha male never be a beta guy do a curl over 20 pounds. Y'all want to see him do one pull-up. One pull-up. I'll give you $100 to do one pull-up, alpha male. Whenever I hear beta, I only hear it in Jesse Lee Peterson's voice. Beta! The whole concept is such a joke. Amazing! Yep, it is. It's embarrassing as the thought of Jesse Lee Peterson being an alpha is embarrassing. Proto, I hate Frida fandoms. Yes, me too. I love Dave ever since I was a kid. I mean, the Chappelle show was great back in the day. And some of his stand-up is okay. Just a lot of it's like, I kind of feel about it how, remember that Jerry Seinfeld episode where he goes to the dentist and his dentist tells an anti-Semitic joke? And so he's talking to somebody about it and they're like, you're offended? As a Jew? And he's like, no, I'm not offended as a Jew. I'm offended as a comedian because the joke's not funny. That's kind of how I feel about Dave. I'm not offended. I just the jokes are so hacky at this point. He's telling the same joke over and over again. It's so hacky. It's just like, okay. Like, I'm offended that people keep telling me how funny it is when it's just the same hacky ass old jokes. It's not funny. It's not that I lack a sense of humor. We tell jokes constantly on the show. I'm constantly laughing, constantly joking around on the show. It's just when something's not funny, it's not funny. And no matter how many times you say, oh, you don't have a sense of humor, it's funny. It doesn't make it funny. People who say his stand-up was just jokes or dishonest. Yeah, I mean, they're just obviously dishonest. What can you do? That's why so many of these right-wing chuds are coming here defending him. He's become a darling of the chud community, and they're not very honest people, so they have to find a way to disingenuously back him up. That's what they do. All right. Moving on. Hell yeah. Gonna do a little Chud Watch. Gonna sing the new theme. But it's like, sing the old theme, Dusty. Nope. New theme only. For at least right now. So, let me think of the Star Wars thing. Chud Watch. Talking about Chud Watch. We talk about chuds and make fun of them. Nailed it. And first off, on the Chud Watch, Nazi Barbie, Lauren Winsk, got the coronavirus. Hell yeah, she did. And they're all telling the same story these days, folks. When they get corona, they always blame it on a vaccinated person. Like they know where they got it. Oh, I know exactly where I got it. And it was a vaccinated person. They have to scare you and lie. Because otherwise, they have to admit they got it because they're plague rats, hanging out with other plague rats. She says, I am currently recovering from this insane bioweapon called COVID. I didn't tell anyone I was sick because the shit libs, apparently she a Jimmy Dore fan.
It's the establishment, you shit libs.
And the media would start calling for my death. We wouldn't start calling for your death. We would start making fun of you for not getting vaccinated and hoping you die. And I didn't want their curses on me, because that's a real thing. Jesus is faithful and our healer. Then how come he didn't heal all the other multiple people I've covered on my Meet the Victim section who begged, pleaded, and cried for his help, and he just let them die in agony? It's almost like he not on your team. And I am healing. I caught COVID from a recently vaccinated family member. Not a sick person. How you know? How do you know where you caught it? Doubt. I don't believe you. You are a liar. The doctors refused to prescribe any of the medication I needed. But thankfully, my boss, Stu Peters, connected me to a doctor who called me in a prescription of ivermectin and hydroxychloroquine. And I am drastically improving after taking them. This bioweapon is demonic. It's not, in the Bible, they used to think viruses were caused by demons. But now we have modern science, and we know that they're not. But hey, why should you live in the 2021 when you can live in the 200 BC? I've lost all my senses and struggle with constant indifference. Good. Brain fog, and I've lost my joy. You never had any fucking joy. I couldn't imagine how the vaccinated feel. I feel actually fine. I feel tip-top. Might have should have got vaccinated there, Lauren. Having this feeling permanently. Oh, yeah. Don't we have this feeling permanently? I have no joy anymore, folks. Sigh. Please pray for me. Oh, it works great. This illness is evil and a product of the B system. I hate the Antichrist. Yeah, I hate the Care Bears and unicorns and pink elephants and other shit that doesn't exist. Cool. And you guys know who Jim Caviezel is? I don't know how you pronounce his fucking name, but he was like Jesus in the Passion of the Christ, and he was in the Count of Monte Cristo, and he was in Frequency, and he was in the Thin Red Line, and he was on that TV show Person of Interest. It was a pretty good TV show. Wasn't bad. Had Ben from Lost, remember that? Decent actor, but the dude is completely fucking out of his gourd. Here he is at a recent Q propaganda meetup, just spewing the most insane, crazy bullshit you can imagine. And of course, after he says all this bullshit, nobody in their right mind is going to work with him or want to work with him because he's obviously insane. But he'll blame cancel culture or some bullshit instead of taking responsibility for the consequences of his ignorance.
Will you fight? This man says no, we'll run and we'll live. Yep, fight and you may die. Run and you'll live.
Run.
For at least a while. And dying in your beds many years from now, would you have been willing to trade all the years from this day to that for one chance? Just one chance to come back here and tell our enemies that you can take our lives, that you can never take our freedom. Every man dies. Not every man truly lives. You. We must fight for that authentic freedom and live, my friends. By God, we must live. And with the Holy Spirit as your shield and Christ as your sword, may you join Saint Michael and all the angels in defending God and sending Lucifer and his henchmen straight right back to hell where they belong.
It's like literally an incitement to violence, everything he's saying here. He's trying to whip them up into a frenzy. And then, of course, most of them won't go out and do anything violent, but the most mentally frail among them, the extremes, will take these words as a call to violence. That's what always happens. So what the fuck does he care? He's a rich actor. He ain't got to worry about the people you guys kill. Dumb is always free!
We are headed into the storm of all storms.
Oh, God. Yes, totally.
The storm is upon us.
Oh, my God. The storm, y'all. Woo! It's a good thing! Hooray for the storm!
But not without Jesus, our rudder.
Oh, cool.
And in the words of Reagan,
oh, God.
Evil is powerless if the good are unafraid. God bless you.
God bless you. You guys are so afraid of vaccines. You're afraid of your own fucking shadow. What the fuck? But you gotta pretend like you're such brave patriots all the time. We're such heroes. Just crazy. And here's the crowd that are continuously telling the left to be civil. Why aren't you more civil? Oh, here's the all-loving, accepting left, but they want us. They want us to be at each other's throats. They want us to fight. He's about to call Mike Lindell a genius for pitting us against each other. Because these guys are truly fucking evil.
What I love about this, they said, hey, if you just get Trump out, Orange Man bad, and you get Biden, you can start having holidays again without arguing at the table and at each other's throats. But Mike Lindell comes in, and he's going to go the Wednesday, the eve of Thanksgiving, on a marathon, so you can go back and have fist fights. The family squabbles. Lindell,
it's awesome. You're going to fight fist fights with your family on Thanksgiving. You put in the nation against each other. God, you're such an amazing man, Mike Lindell. Are we the baddies?
Lindell, you're a genius. Only you could have thought of this.
Steve, I
the
want to
country's going to go back at your holidays are ruined again, okay?
No. It's different
I love
now.
it.
30-some% of Democrats now believe this country was stolen and through the machines.
Amen.
This is going to be a uniting.
Amen.
This will be a uniting, not a dividing. This will be, finally, you're going to have some.
Yeah, no one's going to talk about it. No one gives a shit. No one believes you anymore. It's sad they ever did, Mike Lindell, but you're over. Just accept it. Quit trying to make it a thing. It's not going to happen. And next up on the Chud Watch, finally, some people in Trump's cult are turning on him. Not a lot, not a whole lot, but this guy is the leader of Cowboys for Trump, who did everything he could for Trump, who literally put his freedom on the line for Trump, only to have Trump do what he always does, turn his back on his sycophants, because Trump is only in it for himself. And finally, one of them is calling him out for it.
We supported President Trump because of his fight for justice as well. Totally. And for 4 years, we cried, lock her up, lock her up, lock her up. We know she's a criminal. What did the president tell us? If I was in charge of the law, you'd be in jail. Okay, Mr. President, you were in charge of the law for 4 years. At the end of your 4-year time, the only ones that were locked up were men like me and others like me that have stood by the president the strongest. We support the president.
I feel so bad for you. One of Trump's main things he does when he's out on the campaign trail is he recites this poem about the snake, about how this woman let a snake in because the snake was cold and about to die. And she let him in and she warmed him up and the snake bit her and killed her. And as she died, she said, "Why did you do that? I helped you." And the snake said, you knew I was a snake when you let me in." Those words have never had more relevance. Why don't you guys listen to him? You knew he was a snake when you let him in. The fuck did you expect? It's beautiful. And, oh God, the good liars. Try to figure this one out, folks. This is pure 1984 cognitive dissonance double thought, where your brain can have two completely opposing viewpoints, but you accept them both as true at the same time. Watch the level of brainwashing here.
Everyone who has taken the vaccine will be dead within 5 to 15 years guaranteed.
So why did Donald Trump authorize Operation Warp Speed then and create the vaccine?
I think a lot more people would have died.
That's right. The 3 billion people who took the vaccine are going to be dead between 5 and 15 years, which is horrible. Well, then why did Trump do this to us? Oh, because more people would have died. What? What? So then it's a good thing? That 3 billion people are going to die? I don't know. What are you saying here? Like, in this guy's face. Watch his face. The good liar's face.
Would have died. But that's why I'm here.
Just, what? Wait a minute. Yeah. Don't try to make sense of it. There is no sense to be made of Trump supporters. And another example of the leopards ate my face. We drove 4 hours to see the President Trump speak. And it was disappointing how their shuttle system was not there when we had to leave. We walked 3 miles to get back to our car, and it was very disheartening to hear about those who were badly affected. An explanation would be nice. Here's your explanation. You knew I was a snake when you let me in. Yeah, I went to a rally for the guy who consistently treats people like shit, and we were treated like shit. What gives? Yeah, I was fine with it when Trump treats everybody else like dog shit. I was fine that he's one of the worst people ever, completely selfish, hurting our country, but I can't believe it hurts me now. This affects me. Wah. Yeah, eat it, fuckos. I love it. And you guys hear about this one? One of the main cases that Trump's lawyers were using to try to prove voter fraud. The husband of a Nevada woman, she died in 2018, who reported someone stole her ballot and fraudulently voted. Somebody did it. somebody stole her ID and fraudulently voted. That proves voter fraud. I wonder how this one's going to end. Yeah, he voted in her name, and now he's been charged with it. So yeah, this is the case that Trump and Nevada GOP used to sue to overturn the elections. But it happens over and over again. And the only voter fraud, or the vast majority of the voter fraud, was from Trump's side. Even it was minimal. But it keeps being proved out again and again and again. This is why they want to overturn our elections. This is why they want to spend millions of dollars on audits. This is why they want to go against the will of the people and install Trump as a dictator. They cheat, and then they use their cheating as proof that the cheating has been done, and they should be put back in office. Who is still falling for this bullshit? And the gravy seals are back. I don't know about you guys, but I am intimidated as fuck. Talk about alpha and beta. Does it get more alpha than Al-Qaeda here? Liberty or death? So amazingly, like, what is the thought process behind this? Does this guy think he's jacked? Where's your shirt? I don't get it. Like, he must. There must be some delusion in his mind that thinks, oh man, I'm buff. I gotta have my shirt off under this to show the ladies how tough I am. Good God. Cringe. Another example. Hey, I'm unvaccinated as fuck. Are there different degrees unvaccinated? How can you be unvaccinated as fuck? And good, I guess, but you're in public not wearing a mask, so can't wait till you make the list. Gonna use this picture against you. Gotta be funny. And Ron Watkins, Q. So for those of you who don't know, we know who Q is. The guy behind the Q account is this guy. Creepy ass Ron Watkins used to run the pedophile friendly, Nazi friendly, white supremacist friendly site 8chan, now known as 8kun. And he running for Congress, folks. Let's hear his campaign slogans and speeches.
So what you have to know is that we are living now through a modern digital civil rights movement.
Oh, cool.
And you could call me the new Rosa Parks. Because
yeah, no one's going to do that. No, don't compare yourself to Rosa Parks, conservatives. It never ends well for you. Oh my God. Yay! A small smattering of approval.
I've been out there. I've been getting canceled left and right over the past few years. I've been on the front lines fighting.
Totally canceled. You're like literally were the leader of a cult who tried to overthrow the U.S. government. So canceled, Ron Watkins.
So you guys can have a voice. And
a hero. He's a hero, though. I'm doing it for you guys.
And you might say, oh, why? Why is Ron the new digital Rosa Parks?
You're not. No one's saying that.
I want to get on the bus. I want to get on the Twitter bus. I want to get on the Google bus. Mm-hmm. I want to get on the Facebook bus.
Well, they are private companies, and they can have whoever they want to on their platforms, just like the New York Times can decide whoever they want to be on their front page. That's sort of how private businesses work.
I want to get on the Chase Bank bus. We have all been kicked off the bus.
Yes, and if you go into stores without your underwear and pants on, they're going to kick you out because of terms of service. There's rules. Gotta follow them there. What a creep. Wouldn't be surprised if he wins, though, because this is what Republicans reward. Like dudes who can barely form sentences. Total weirdos. And Matt Gaetz! I want you to be afraid because our military is not as capable as they could be of murdering our enemies.
Wokeness is a cancer to readiness with our military.
Yes,
we become less capable, less able to confront our enemies and defeat them on the battlefield with the terrible, terrible cancer of wokeness.
That's right. Wokeness. That's the big problem. I mean, yeah, our military is like bigger than the other top 5 countries in the world who are pretty much all our allies. Sure, there's really no conflict that we couldn't just pretty much eradicate our enemies with because of the trillions of dollars we spend on our military. But you know what the real problem is? Wokeness! Be afraid, folks! Woke. It's because of the woke, says Quagmire. And next up on the Chud Watch, one more. Another example, they always fucking do this. Joe Biden's America looks like Venezuela. Oh no, look at Joe Biden's America. The shelves are completely empty because of Joe Biden. What's that? They just empty the shelves because they're putting up Christmas stuff? Oh yeah, the boxes are right here, huh? Oh, it's almost like conservatives are giant fucking liars. Yep. Next time, crop out the unopened boxes of new items that are about to be stocked on those shelves so it doesn't look so laughably dumb, but it doesn't matter because she still got 2,600 likes for this. The people who are following her, they don't give a shit what reality is. They don't even care that it's been pointed out that she's lying. They reward it, but at least she got ratioed. This guy got, Kevin got 5.9 thousand likes to her 2.6 thousand. So at least there are some logical people in the world not buying the bullshit and calling them out for it. So amazing. And that's my Chud Watch. Let's check the super chats. Cubert Glover 1972. Dusty, I guess I'm not surprised about Jim Caviezel, even though I enjoyed the Thin Red Line. By the way, you make me laugh when you laugh. I walked out of a Thin Red Line in the movie theater. It was terrible. It's like a fucking movie about poetry in the fucking center of war. It was so boring. April S. Hi, Dusty. Hi, April. I really enjoy your content. You have great taste. Give all the fur babies scritches for me. Keep up the good work. I will. Thank you for $25. That's very generous. Good to see you, not April. Gabriel Montoya, $5. Thank you, Gabriel. Appreciate it. Peter, $5. And dear Dusty, keep up the great work. My big question is, if somehow Trump had won last year, how much worse do you think things would be? I mean, it would be worse. I don't know how much worse it would be, but definitely would be a giant blow to democracy. And he might win again in 2024, so I'm not holding my breath about anything. I'm an alfalfa male. Ote? Cool. Thank you for the $20, Snark Anonymous. Proto, I hate fan. Yeah, I already read that. All right, cool. Thank you for the super chats. Hit the like button, everybody. Only half of you have done it. Do it. Do it. Do it. What time is it? Oh, man, we making pretty good time. All right, got a small Karen section. So let's kick it off, because, bitch, you're Karen too much. And first off, on the Karen Cavalcade, even young kids recognize Karens when they see one. And they're wondering, why are they so angry? You live in a pretty okay, I mean, there's a lot of problems in America, but it's pretty okay a lot of times. Why are they so mad? It's because of their privilege.
It's literally easier to say fried meat cheese. You spoon it on, dude. I worked fast food long enough to know.
Why is she so angry?
Why is she so angry? Because she's a bitch. That's why. She's a privileged bitch, and she has to take it out on the heroes on the front line who are in the service industry, just trying to do the best they can to feed us all in these trying times of pandemic. So, hatred. And speaking of hatred, God damn it, this bigot is escorted out of Target for asking multiple guests if they support the Satanic Rainbow. And I don't know if this woman he's talking to works there or not. I guess she does. But I love her. I fucking love her. She's amazing. Watch this ownage.
Call the cops. Oh, I hope they do. Hey, do you guys support the Satanic Pride propaganda?
Yeah, both.
You support it?
Satan and Pride.
You support Satan?
Love her.
What's God gonna think of that?
I don't believe in God.
Love her.
So you
Did
think
you need help with something?
you support the propaganda that's targeting the kids?
There's nothing targeting kids.
It's all over kids' TV shows. It's all over. They're targeting the kids.
Kids can choose to wear whatever they want.
Do you support the sexualization of kids through pride propaganda by corporate?
Sir, is there something that we can help you with?
I'm just asking people questions. What about you, sir? Do you support
I'm not answering any questions, but if you're here to cause any disturbance in the store...
I'm just asking questions. Do you work for the Target?
Disrupting.
Do you work for
Yes,
Target?
I do, actually.
Where's your name tag?
I am the undercover loss prevention.
Oh, okay.
So...
I'm just asking questions. So do you support this satanic propaganda?
I'm not
like
answering your questions. What you need to do is you either need to leave the store...
God will judge you guys.
Okay.
I mean, I can't. You won't if I don't believe in it.
Love it.
Also, is that our shirt?
Yeah, it is.
Are you going to purchase that shirt?
Hey, ma'am, do you support this?
What did I just say?
You support pride propaganda?
Stop.
Whoa,
Dude,
I'm buying this.
I need you to.
Whoa, let
you just
go,
said you're
man.
not buying it.
I'm gonna buy it and burn it.
Okay, that's your choice. You can totally do that.
What I said
Love her.
was you need to leave. You can't ask anybody
Hero.
any more questions. You can't disrupt
Freedom of
any more
speech. Call it,
people.
please.
Do you want me to call?
Yeah, call him.
Okay.
Trespass me.
Okay.
I don't care, dude.
I don't care. Yeah, I bet you do.
You think I care if you trespass? I've done this
No,
1,000
we
times.
we never said that.
You guys are satanic.
What a dork. God
See,
damn
open
it.
satanic. Open Satanists, guys. That's what we're gonna get up against. Is
God.
open Satanists like her.
This guy's so sad.
Hey, excuse me, ma'am. Do you support Pride?
No, you can't disrupt any more guests. You need to leave.
Sorry.
Sir, do you support the Satanic Pride propaganda?
Sir?
He doesn't.
Arrest this motherfucker.
No, he just doesn't care to talk to someone who's so hateful and judgmental.
Yeah, doesn't give a shit. It's all about him. No regard for his fellow human being at
Hey,
all.
excuse me. Do you guys support this?
They do.
Do you guys support the propaganda?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah. Fuck you.
So you can please
It's satanic, man.
Please ignore it.
Do you know what the real rainbow stands for?
You're a joke, dude.
The
Everybody
real,
hates
the real
you.
rainbow is from God.
No one takes you
The
seriously.
real rainbow is from God.
Okay. You forgot to take your crazy meds today.
Love her.
So are you doing self-checkout? Sir? Are you doing
Hey, sir,
self-checkout?
do you support this propaganda?
Ignore him.
You-
Ignore
Yeah.
him. Yeah.
Everybody does, dude.
Get out of here. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck off.
Are you gonna purchase that or not?
Hey, sir, do you support this propaganda?
I need you to stop.
Huh?
I need you to stop. Okay? Are you gonna purchase the shirt, your little propaganda shirt, or not?
Hey, ma'am, do you support this?
You're not gonna be.
Do you support Pride?
Everybody here does. You should probably move somewhere else.
Well, that's destruction of property right there. Stomped on it, so lock his ass up. He'll probably get away with it, but at least he's a laughing stock of the internet now. Hey, here's the attention you ordered, dipshit. Enjoy it. No. So I had mixed feelings about this one. Hanzo, remember the guy I showed you on the last stream? He is a streamer that's getting rewarded for walking around macing innocent people. First he maced a black guy that ran to the store and wrongly claimed the guy was trying to kill him with a gun, trying to get the guy killed. Then he maced another kid and they claimed that he was groping women when he wasn't. I don't know if this is a setup or not. I don't know if this is fake or not. So these two guys, if you listen to their conversation, it seems like maybe they were streaming with him and he maced them. It looks sort of fake, but maybe it's not. But here's another video, supportedly, of him macing other innocent people. Let's have a look.
Just get water, milk, whatever.
Milk?
Whatever you can.
All right, dude.
Oh, hurry,
Fuck,
hurry.
dude.
Please, sir.
He's got mace, bro. Yo. I don't know if anyone's in here right now.
They're in there.
Fucking John just got maced. Now he's starting to feel the fucking effects. Fucking Hanzo, bro. Fucking asshole. It's kicking in now. Bro, I'm sorry, John. I'm sorry, John. Can I get some milk? He just got maced. Can I get some milk? Milk? Water. Water. He just got maced. Have a little bit of vigilance, man.
Sonic, help.
I'm sorry, dude.
Why did he do that, dude?
He's an asshole.
Fuck.
Who's he gonna stream with now? Fucking, you think Prince Aladdin's gonna stream with you?
Don't lose my skateboard, bud.
I won't lose shit, bro. Bro, go the fuck away, bro.
What are you doing, you asshole? Get the fuck away from me!
Good thing I got glasses, bro.
Yeah, it looks fake to me too, but no one else was calling it out as fake except for me. Which makes me think, is everybody else just incredibly fucking gullible?
Go the fuck away, dude. He's got another fucking...
Can number 2.
Just go away, bro.
Tell him to kill himself.
Just go away.
Is that his bag?
All he said was calm the fuck down, bro.
Is that
Go the
his?
fuck away.
Nigger. Kill yourself, Sonic. Bitch. Kill yourself, bitch. Bitch.
Bro, post that shit on Reddit, bro. Dox this motherfucker's address, bro.
Yeah, it seems to me it's just all clout chasing at this point. I think the first two were real, and now they're just faking it in order to all get attention because they're all scumbags. But like, if you're streaming with a guy knowing who the fuck he is and he mazes you for real, good. He's a piece of shit, you're a piece of shit, all pieces of shit. Whatever happens to you, happens to you. Who gives a fuck, right? And guys, see this one? Karen Floyd Mayweather refusing to take a picture with one of his fans because his fan was wearing nail polish. Like, imagine being this petty.
You got painted nails. You can't. Come on, I'm taking a picture with a guy with no painted nails.
Hey.
Damn, bro. Boy,
Yeah. Can't take a picture with you because you got painted nails. Like, literally, who gives a fuck? Imagine being this insecure in your manhood. You're an undefeated world champion boxer, maybe the greatest boxer of all time, yet your masculinity is still so fragile that you can't take a picture with somebody with nail polish. Like, good God. Toxic masculinity is fucking cancer. And didn't know whether I was going to put this next one in the hero section or in the Karen section. Ultimately, it ended up in the Karen section. But finally, somebody did what we all want to do. And I don't support violence in any way. Don't do this. Never do this. But here's what happened to a loudmouth anti-masker.
You know what? Go fuck yourself.
No.
You go fuck yourself.
Look at this. Oh,
You want to see what happens when you discriminate? You're gonna fuck your restaurant up. I see you. Just leave, sir. You go fuck you. You want to do something? No, I don't want to do anything. Don't get on my feet. Don't get me. I don't want
Oof! He took a running start at it. Oh, shit. Violence is bad. That is assault. You're right. That's assault. He assaulted you. Taunts and swears.
I got it.
You got it. Got all of that. Okay, well, that happens. No comments. Tee-hee. And that's my Karen section for you. Hell yeah. All right, let me go ahead and I'll roll into the hero section right now. Because, folks, you know what? We could be heroes for just one day. My favorite song by Billy Idol. Love that song. I don't know if you guys know this or not. You guys remember back in the 70s, there was like a singer star named Ziggy Stardust? That was just the character Billy Idol played. Look it up. It's true. You can fact check me on that. Billy Idol's amazing. And first off, on the heroes, this hero stood up and owned Madison Cawthorn about his anti-democratic views. Left him stammering. We need more shit like this.
So I just had a quick question for you, Congressman Cawthorn. A majority of Republicans believe that President Biden was not lawfully elected. Now, you know that he was, and that he won the 2020 election. So when will you stop lying to your constituents, admit that Donald Trump lost, and end this senseless attack on our democracy?
Well, number one, I completely wholeheartedly disagree with you. I believe the election.
On the facts, you disagree with me?
On what was that?
On the facts that President Biden was lawfully elected?
Absolutely. Well, let me go into it right quick. There is an unconstitutional election.
Love to hear you propagate the big lies.
Would you like to?
Absolutely. Go ahead.
Okay. So, as you can all see in Article 2, Section 3 of the Constitution, the only people who have a right to change election law in the United States of America are the state legislatures. You saw in 6 key states, namely Wisconsin and Arizona, as the worst perpetrators. The state, the state governors and the board of elections there, who actually went around the will of the state legislature and changed election laws on their own. That is unconstitutional. When you have voter drop boxes that are set up in parks, when you can get rid of signature verification and voter identification laws, that is against the law. It's an unconstitutional thing. Are you against the Constitution?
Are you against when you incite the January?
I can't believe they made it easier for people to vote. That sucks. During a pandemic, they stole the election by allowing people to vote. Yeah. They fucking hate democracy. And hero Noam Chomsky gave his thoughts on what we should do with the unvaccinated.
What are your thoughts on mandating vaccines?
Well, it's a mixed story. I think people who refuse to accept vaccines, I think the right response for them is not to force them to, but rather to insist that they be isolated. If people decide, I am willing to be a danger to the community by refusing a vaccine, they should then say, well, I also have the decency to isolate myself.
They don't have any decency.
Okay, I don't want a vaccine, but I don't have the right to run around harming people.
They don't give a shit.
That should be a convention.
It should be.
Enforcing is a different question. It should be understood, and we should try to get it to be understood.
Yep.
If it really reaches the point where they are severely endangering people, then of course you have to do something about it.
Uh-huh.
So if smallpox turns out to become rampant again, and some people are insisting on running around public places where they might have smallpox, well, you've got to do something about it. We're not at quite that situation, but it's a similar one. So I think we should first attempt to establish conventions that will be understandable by people with some moral capacity, try to convince them that it's your right to refuse to get a vaccine, but then it is your responsibility to isolate yourself.
Well, they're not going to do that, obviously, because they don't give a shit about us. They're plague rats. They don't give a fuck who they kill. And who the hell is David Bowie? You guys are just making up names now. And last up, folks, need to see more like this. This kid gives me hope for the future. Load up. Here, this awesome kid in school is giving this learning challenged student a wrestling championship belt to make his day. And it's beautiful. I'm not crying, you're crying.
I got something for you, big. Look, here. Open this. Open it.
Got you a belt, boy.
Oh, let me see.
All right.
Chappelle!
Made his fucking day. Love to see it. Got straps on it. Put it on him. Love this dude. What a role model for the rest of the kids. This is exactly how you should treat people.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Chappelle.
John Cena! Yeah, love to see that. More of that, please, in the world. Wish I could do a whole show about heroes. That'd be great. And all right, that's my hero section. Let me check the super chats. Then we go get into some COVID porn / meet the victims. A long live section because I have 40 minutes left in the show. So cool. Ruby Pickles, $15. Thank you, Ruby. Good to see you tonight. Send in love. Love the show, says David George. Hey, the show loves you. All right, that's all. More super chats. Last chance to get your super chats if you want to. Please hit the like button before you log out. Would appreciate it. And now, folks, time for COVID porn. Wrote a song about it. If you'd like to hear it, here it goes. Bow, chicka, wow, wow, COVID porn! Also known as Meet the Victims, where we take a look at conservatives who spread anti-vax memes and then died of COVID. Got some good ones for you tonight. Meet Amy Breyer Bennett, 47, pretty young, who chronicled in video her death from COVID. And every step of the way as she was dying from COVID, she was still spreading anti-vax bullshit. She was still proudly anti-vax. Folks, if this is not a wake-up call for you, watch how she is suffering and dying. And yet still refuses to accept reality and do what's best for her or call for other people to learn from her lesson and not die in a brutal way like she did. It's a long video, but it's worth watching. Let's have a look.
Hey, y'all. I'm at my local ER, and I just love when the nurse tells you, oh, yeah, you have all the symptoms. Did you get your vaccine? I'm like, no. She goes, kind of fitting.
Yep.
Oh, and by the way, do you have a living will made? I'm like, oh, my God. I'm sorry, that's bullshit. That's just bullshit.
It's not bullshit. You literally died from it. She figured you probably had a very good chance of dying for it, and you might want to get your affairs in order because you didn't do the right thing. You didn't get vaccinated, and you're yet another statistic.
Keep your opinion to yourself. Don't say that's
like you
fitting.
did.
And there could be a more tactful way of asking about a living will instead of following it up immediately after that. Sorry, hey TikTok world. I'm on day 11. I feel like shit. My first COVID test came back negative, but I'm getting worse. I'll go this Friday for a second rapid test to see if it's positive or not. I can't stop this cough. Severe stomach cramps. My kidneys feel like they're on fire. I feel like I'm being punched in the back. And yes, I'm an anti-vaxxer. I won't get that damn vaccine. I will feel like shit for this forever, other than put that poison in my body.
You won't.
So
you won't. You're now feeling no pain whatsoever due to a severe case of death.
Me all you want. Say I deserve it. I don't care.
You do deserve it.
But I'm trying. Sorry, look like shit, feel like shit. I'll keep you guys posted. Something's got to give. Something's got to give before I do. Bye, y'all. Hey, TikTok people. I'm waiting on to get to the doctor to do my second testing for COVID. Still can't get this off. So, I packed a bag just in case. I bought one of those stupid pulse oximeter thingamajiggers. My oxygen levels about 89-91%, which is not where it's supposed to be. So I get in there about a half an hour, they said. So it says I found a thing. I'll let the world know what's going on. It's just this fucking coughing. Constant coughing. Oh. Y'all have a good one. Take care. Be safe. Love y'all. Well, second test came back positive for COVID. No open beds in my local ER. Having a hard time breathing.
Why?
Called the VA. They said call to other ERs. Nothing they can give me. It says everything's over the counter.
Yep, you plague rats have clogged up the ERs. Because you refused to get vaccinated, and now you can't get help. You caused this to happen to yourself.
Oh, God. So, now I just wait and see, make sure so much worse my breathing gets before I break down and call an ambulance to try to take me somewhere. But yeah, still fighting the good fight. Still won't get the shot. Condemn me. I don't give a fuck.
You don't give a fuck.
Whatever.
Whatever.
COVID's kicking my ass, but it hasn't taken my spirit yet.
Not yet.
Y'all have a good one. Bye. I broke down. Went to the ER. They're admitting me. I'm just waiting for a room. They got me in antibiotics. So many IVs. So yeah. I'll keep you guys updated. Y'all take care. Have a good one. Bye. Hi, people. I've been admitted to the ICU. Complications, pneumonia. To this, I guess blacking out does have some good. It got me in the hospital finally.
Finally, cool.
It took me blacking out twice for the to do something. So yeah. I'll keep you updated. The joys. the joys. But hey, I'm finally getting the help I need. Guys, take care. Love each other. Bye, y'all. Hey, guys. I'm progressively getting worse. And I've had to cut my oxygen multiple times. I'm completely bedbound now.
Seems bad.
Yeah. The next thing is, if they can't get my breathing under control, is I will be intubated. And I'll be put out for that. So I don't know. I don't know when it's gonna happen, if it's gonna happen. So if you don't see anything with me the next couple of days, that's probably what happened. I'm hoping to come out of this okay, but I prepared my parents, trying to prepare my kids, trying to get all my legalities in order, trying to take care of them. Just don't know. Take care.
Hey, at least you stood your ground. At least you died proud.
This is going to be my new home. Been breathing for a while until I can get my levels back where it's supposed to be. I'm not down in the 70s. So, after updates. Hey y'all. I think I'm going to be on this bypass. That's for quite a while. It's easier for me to breathe. Just worst case scenario. I am a single mom, and I have in my bio.
Needs money. It's expensive.
On PayPal. It could happen. You guys could please donate $1, $5. Anything, I don't care. It might help offset some of these medical bills and help with my kids. Just in the worst case scenario. I'd appreciate it. All love from the bottom of my heart, all the support. Whenever you guys reaching out to me. Having an extended family like this means the world to me. But, man, that's all I've got right now. Trying to give me a life. Yeah. But this community is life.
Definitely, she's involved in a great community. Led her to this.
And support, you guys are absolutely awesome. I'm sorry if you're having a hard time hearing me breathe and talk through this, but I love each and every one of you guys. I haven't given up, but I'm trying to look on the practical side of having kids and bills and everything, so love you guys. The nurses and the doctors at this hospital here in Henry County, Indiana, have been phenomenal with me. They take an excellent care of me. I have no complaints. Just like I said, if I don't come back on here, something's happened. Please help take care of my kids. That's all. That's all you guys.
Like literally, all you had to do was get vaccinated. It's free and easy. You didn't love your kids enough to do the one simple thing you could have done to prevent all this? You didn't care about your own life, much less their lives enough? It's just so sad.
See you guys, good help. You put in my name for them. Single mom, 5 boys. Share the reminders. 15 and 7. It's PayPal. Amy, BMint1. It's all in my bio. Thank you guys. I love you guys. I'm gonna try to get some more rest. Again. Bye. Love y'all.
Sorry, I couldn't change the song. Talking is more difficult. O2 is dropping lower than doctors like. Any prayer and help for my kids would be very much appreciated. Love y'all. 24th, September 21st.
Well, I'm on this thing.
This is the last video Amy posted to TikTok. She died 21 days later.
I don't have enough energy to feed myself. Oxygen's up there, 7 these. Let me take this off.
Can no longer talk.
I don't know
Can't
how
be
long I'll
understood.
be in this.
Dead. Super sad. So, yep, she didn't make it. It is with very heavy heart that I share with you, Amy gained her angel wings and joined Jesus in heaven last night. Her mom, Debbie Breyer, and sister, Anna Boyer, dad, Amy's 5 children, 4 still at home. The youngest turned to 8, and their friends, they need lots of prayers because it works so well, folks. Keep praying. Keep on praying. Amy Breyer Benemitt, 47. Belly up. Bing bong. God damn it, that's depressing. And meet John Shuck, 60, Glendive, Montana, who was a radio host who put out anti-vax misinformation continuously. Let's listen to a little bit of it.
Pada. This is Freedom Loves Company. I'm John Shuck. So, how does this end? Does it end?
For you, yes.
And what is it? Exactly.
Death is it for you.
A certain truth is that we are being massively deceived.
By you, yes.
And I refer you to my episode entitled Gaslighting for what I think is the psychological operation that is attacking us. None of this is real.
None of it is real, but you know what's real? Your death. Your death is totally fucking real. He posted, let's see, how it works. COVID ran its course. Then mass V, I guess vaccine. Then mass vaccines. Then variants. Then vaccines get sick, die. Then blame unvaccinated. Say unvaccinated dying from COVID. Bulletproof, haha, yeah. Didn't he totally know what the fuck he was talking about? Then he posted, COVID-19 appropriates all symptoms, just as climate change appropriates all weather and environmental phenomenon. They are twin pseudoscientific narratives. Then he posted, never forget that under the Nuremberg Code, no one may be coerced to participate in a miracle experiment. Then, of course, he posted Greg Locke, because Greg Locke out here getting people killed. COVIDian cult attacking pastor for holding services without cultic symbols. Yeah. Asking people to wear a mask inside closed quarters, shoulder to shoulder during a pandemic. Such cultic symbology, isn't it? And let's see what else. Oh, yeah. His wife posted on his Facebook page, please pray for my husband, Pastor John Shuck, who is in the hospital in critical care. Bless you. Yeah. Please start praying now. We need your prayers. It works so good. Hey, I prayed hard. And God was like, dude, I'm in line to watch Dune at the IMAX. Sorry. You're on your fucking own. Bing bong. Yep, next thing you know, Rip John, dead as fuck. John Shuck, deleted. Meet Dina H. Gray, 44, super young. Her husband almost died of COVID, but she still refused to get vaccinated. She made a giant post about it, which I'm going to read you now. She says, my husband contracted COVID from a vaccinated individual and it almost killed him. Bullshit. You have no idea where it came from. They always want to blame the vaccinated because somehow it takes the pressure off them for not being vaccinated. They're trying to make themselves look less stupid, but nobody's buying it. That's not the headline. That matches the agenda being pushes, is it? It's also 100% truth. No, it's not. For those who haven't passed judgment and scrolled on, hear me out. I debated heavily where to post this because I didn't want people to stop reading before hearing everything I had to say. Then I decided, if you're so caught up in being right, you're not open to anything, it won't matter. If I do or don't say anything, will it? I took Mike to the hospital, and the first thing they asked was if he was vaccinated. My face must have revealed instant anger because I made the assumption this was about to be a fight. The nurse instantly tried to ease my mind by stating he was only asking because they're trying to track where the increased cases are coming from. I explained he was not vaccinated, but we knew he contracted it from someone who was vaccinated. Sure you did. He nodded and said they're seeing a lot of new cases of COVID among the vaccinated and oftentimes being spread to the unvaccinated. Yeah, you can still get it if you're vaccinated. You can still spread it. You're just much, much, much less likely to do so. Just like you can still get somebody pregnant if you're wearing a condom. You're just much less likely to do so. Read that last sentence again. This is not what the media is telling you. And this is not what I'm seeing among the post on my vaccinated friends. Quite the contrary, actually. I'm seeing those who have chosen to be vaccinated condemning those who have not, citing selfishness, you're very selfish, unwillingness and refusal to think of others. 100% accurate. That's what you are. But what these medical professionals are stating doesn't fit your narrative, does it? Yes, it does. It fits it 100%. Let me take a stab at your response. You don't believe it. I do believe that you can still get COVID if you're vaccinated. I also believe you're much, much less likely to get hospitalized, sick, and die from it, and also spread it, which is what the evidence suggests. Okay, that aside, tell me this. What is your choice? Why is your choice the right choice? Because my choice is backed up by the science, by the evidence, by the medical experts, and by my own experiences. This superiority that is being displayed not only among the vaccinated, but those unvaccinated who are condemning who choose to get vaccinated is astounding to me. What makes any of you think you have the right to dictate others' choices? Because you're getting people sick and you're killing them. Your plague rat asses are spreading a disease during a pandemic that has killed over 700,000 of my fellow Americans. That's what gives me the fucking right. Why? Because they did not get vaccinated? Yes. To infect or cause injury to others, just like we do not by choosing not to get vaccinated? And this is still America. And we still have the right to make choices of our own free will. Sure, but you need to stay your ass at home and quarantine or get tested weekly. That's the least you can do. Over the last 3 weeks, I have discussed this in depth with doctors, nurses, nurse practitioners, not naturopathic healers, oh God, and functional medicine doctors. And the medical community is starting to speak out. They're not. I understand for some of you that sitting up on your high horse, you mean being alive? Yeah, that's a real high horse. I mean, you are 6 feet under the ground. That's a pretty low horse to be on. Condemning others is where you want to be. Yeah, I want to be alive. That's true. However, regardless what side of the vaccine debate you sit on, your choice does not make it the right choice for others. And your condemnation of those who disagree by chastising and talking crap about one another is the problem. No, you spreading a disease during a pandemic that's killing others is the problem. For those of you asking if this experience has changed our minds about getting vaccinated, is an emphatic and resounding yes. Oh, good. It changed your mind. Well, this is going to be good. I said before it touched our home that God forbid I lost a loved one to COVID. I did not see it changing my stance, but I was not ever closed off to discussion. Well, that's good. After this experience and talking to all the medical professionals, I have and can now say, unless something changes myself nor any of my children will be getting this vaccine. I'm no longer as open to debate. I need proof, and I'm no longer willing to debate this topic without it. So if your knowledge comes from what you've read on Facebook, which is exactly where your knowledge came from, I'm not interested any longer in this conversation. Hey, well, luck should have it. You don't have to have this conversation anymore because you're dead. I love every single one of you, not enough to get vaccinated. And yes, even those of you I see to continuously chastise one another's choices. I almost lost my entire world over population control. Good God. How more people aren't outraged is beyond me. Hey, we're very outraged by you stupid ass plague rats. Get vaccinated or don't, but be kind to each other. You're spreading disease is not very kind. Edit. I didn't mention above that during this process, our 3 kids did not contract the virus, nor did I. Ha ha. Foreshadowing. The kids kept their distance, but I never left his side. Oh, there's some bad decisions for you. We kissed prior to knowing it was COVID. Oh, God. God, this is so grim. Or anything, really. And I laid beside him every night, watching to make sure he kept breathing. As immunocompromised and asthmatic, it should have been me, but it wasn't. It was. And never contracted it. You did. Maybe there's nothing to that. Maybe there is. There's not. And then the next thing you know, So I heard the news I have been dreading. A friend I've known for many years who has been battling COVID in ICU on a ventilator for over a month gained her angel wings today. Hooray! Jesus brutally murdered her. Deanna Hastings Gray, you are such a sweetheart who spread COVID disinformation and probably got other people killed as well as yourself. I'm so sorry this happened. I'm not. But I know you are no longer suffering. That's true. You're no longer anything because you're dead. Please keep her family, husband Mike Gray, and kids in your prayers, because that worked. To all of you, I am truly sorry for your loss. Fly high, Deanna. Yep, rest in hell, Deanna. Bing bong! God damn it. Meet Marlon Hampton, 49, Chattanooga, Tennessee. Here he is with a picture with Mike Lindell. Super cool. He posted, "You can't be against rape and for forcible mandatory jabs." Yeah, because asking people to get a vaccine or get tested weekly is the same as a rape, isn't it? Isn't those two things comparable to each other? Says this dead fucking moron. Sure it is. He posted, "Don't call me unvaccinated anymore. Please address me as pure-blooded." Oh, that sounds white supremacist Nazi bullshit from your dead black ass. That's not great there, Patrick. He posted, "Woke up to another childhood friend in his 40s dead. Family is saying COVID. We all know it was the vax." Yeah, well, what is the cause of your death? You weren't vaccinated, huh? Almost like you were full of shit. He posted, "The evil elites are trying to kill us with the vax." Yeah, we're trying to save you. Literally trying to fucking save your life. You would not listen. Imagine being so stupid it kills you. He posted, "Please take note of all the sudden deaths. I warned and begged y'all not to take the jab." Oh, yeah, well, we begged you too. How did that work off for you? And let's skip ahead. I have a story to tell. He posted, "I have a story to tell about what hospitals are doing to our loved ones. And when I come forward with it, it's going to blow up. Remember this post? I will coming out with it soon." Great. Can't wait for that. Then he posted, "I'm busy caring for my loved ones right now. When I'm done, Earl Langer East, their partner at and NIH and CDC protocols must be exposed. COVID is not killing people. Hospital protocols are. Sure. It's not COVID that's killing you. It's the lack of ivermectin. But you took it though, didn't you? And you died. So starting to think it doesn't work." And then all right, there's so much of this. Let's skip way ahead. Skip. He's bitching because his relatives are not getting it. Actually, this is his friend posting, trying to get him care, taking him out of the hospital until he dies. That's what this is about. Oh, yeah. And then his friend dies from COVID. His brother died at home. That's what happened to this. Yeah. He's talking about his brother, who he got killed by spreading anti-vax memes and took him home and got him murdered. God damn it. Meet Desire Powell, 53. Who posted, "More than 100 Ontario youth sent to hospital for vaccine-related heart problems," spreading the misinformation, of course. Who posted, "New death camp with incinerator to receive COVID patients." I mean, I don't doubt that they're having to send COVID patients because there's so many of them to special places to be incinerated, especially the ones who can't afford funerals. That's sad that you plague rats are causing this to happen. Let's see, scroll down. She posted, "So you're telling me, due to allergies, a chef must know all ingredients of a cupcake, but a doctor doesn't need to know the ingredients of the vaccine? Interesting. First off, cupcakes do not transmit disease and kill other people. Secondly, the doctors can know. They can look what's in the vaccines and educate themselves. What the fuck are you talking about?" She posted a guy flipping the middle finger with the caption, "Vaccinate this." She posted, "To all you who are vaccinated by choice, F you," to which she responds, "Well, this doctor can go fuck himself. It's our right to choose. It's our right to choose to be vaccinated or not. Yeah, it's your right to choose to die or not. But it's not your right to choose to get the rest of us fucking sick because you're too goddamn stupid to get vaccinated during a pandemic." She posted this Howard Stern article, Howard Stern blasts unvaccinated Americans, to which she said, Howard Stern can go fuck himself. Well, at least he can still go fuck himself, unlike you, who can't do shit on account of death. And then she posted, next thing you know, still sick with the flu. Huh, really? It's the flu? Uh-huh. Feeling really, really yucky. Hoping to feel better by Monday. Huh, I wonder how this is going to go. Let's all find out together. Next thing you know, she posted, quarantine for 10 days. It's official. I have COVID. Oh, I'm shocked. How the fuck could that possibly have happened? And then while she was dying of COVID, she's still posting anti-vaccine memes. They closed your business, they closed your school, they closed your churches, they closed your beaches, they banned parties, they banned funerals, they banned graduation ceremonies, they banned nursing home visitors, they banned hospital visits, they banned dads in the delivery room, they banned travel to certain states, they even designated what constitutes a meal, they allowed protests, they allowed riots, yeah, they didn't allow any of that shit, it just happened. They allowed anarchists to co-opt cities, they allowed the storming of police precincts, they allowed the January 6th insurrection, I guess, according to you. They allow the assault of peacekeepers. They allow multiple funerals for people that fit their agenda. They allow businesses to be destroyed. They allow gun stores to be closed. They allow statues to be vandalized. They allow churches to be set on fire. They allow the infringement of our liberty. They allowed our Constitution to be ignored. Vote wisely in November to save America. Vote wisely by taking the vaccine to save your life. But you didn't do that. And then she posted, so all of you wondering why I'm not online. We're not wondering. You're a plague wreck that got sick of the virus and you're dying. I'm bedridden with COVID-19. Not sure how long this will last. I will be back when I'm doing better. Spoiler alert, she won't. Because the next thing you know, Jennifer Rogers posted, my best friend, Desiree Powell, just passed away today from COVID-19. My heart is absolutely destroyed. I just talked to her on the phone in the hospital. I love you so much, Des. I just love you so much. I don't know what I'm going to do without having you in my life. My best friend, you'll forever and always be in my heart and on my mind. Until we meet again in heaven, sleep in peace, my beautiful Des. Hey, should have got her vaccinated if you really loved her. But you know, really sad. Anyway, meet Scooter Ward, 50, Vicksburg, Mississippi, my neck of the woods, who posted 18 reasons why I won't get vaccinated. Hey, he got 99 problems, but being alive ain't one. He posted, I always told you the mark of the beast would alter your DNA. The vaccine probably will. It doesn't. It does not enter the nucleus of the cell. Does not alter your DNA. The mark is probably the vax passport. Sure it is. He posted, Healthcare workers are being told to get the vaccine to be protected from the virus that you can still get after receiving the vax, so they are safe to work around those who are sick with said virus. Then they can go out into our community and spread said virus to everyone, vaxxed and unvaxxed. But you say those who are vaxxed can't die from the virus. Then why worry about the unvaxxed? No one said that. You can still die. You're just much, much, much less likely to do so and spread it. That's the point. God damn it. He posted 3 million people in Mississippi. 372,000 or 12% of the entire population of Mississippi has tested positive for COVID in a year. Out of 372,000, only 12%. Hey, it's only 7,700 people who have died, 1 out of 500. That's no big deal, is it? Who gives a fuck about them, am I right? Shh. Sorry you're dead, fucko. And he posted this meme of a bunch of birds in a cage looking at a bird who was outside flying free, and the birds in the cage are saying, look at that idiot, putting us all in danger. Because of people like that, we'll never be safe. Yeah, isn't he the free bird? The smart one who's all fucking free? Yeah, you're totally free now. Free of life, free of everything, forever and ever, amen. He posted, vaccinated people act like they died on the cross for our sins. Hey, your unvaccinated ass acted like you died because of your ignorance. Because you did. He posted, our human rights are being stripped from us, and we are worried about another country? What the fuck, people? Who gives a you-know-what about Afghanistan and Iraq? We need to stay focused on this. Don't get vaccinated. Don't eat bullcrap. That's right, folks. Follow the lead of this dead moron. Did it work out so well for him? Don't you want to be just like Scott Ward? Sure you do. He posted, I wish the unvax would just give the vax the world for a month and see what happens. Yeah, that would be great. You might still be alive. I don't understand why we can't have our own stores. Oh, God. But because, like, you have to completely separate yourself from society. If you guys all got together and spread the virus amongst each other, you'd have to completely quarantine from the rest of us. And that's not feasible in the way our society is set up right now. Wash your hands, stay away from people coughing, enjoy your life. I will enjoy my life. You know who won't be enjoying their life? You, Scooter Ward. And then he posted, next thing you know, first off, I would like to truly thank everyone who has been praying for me because it was super effective. I mean, it means the world to me. I'm not in any pain except laying here on my back going insane. I've always thought of one who would go out on their shield, not laying on their back, not being able to get enough air. I still haven't given up. I'm just at the point to give me life or death. I wasn't built to just lay here. I'm still not screaming for people to wear their mask or get vaccinated. C-19 has a 99% survival rate, not 9%. Just wanted everyone to know I'm not one of those people. Yeah, I have no self-reflection. Even though the virus is literally killing me, I'm still not going to learn and do the right thing and tell you guys to learn from my mistakes and get vaccinated. That's what a giant, dying, dead fucking piece of shit I am. If I would have known it was like this, I would have worn my mask and got vaccinated. Kind of people. I'm not that kind of guy, basically saying. I say live free. Yeah, you're totally free. In non-existence. It just seems like I may have found my kryptonite. In fact, I had worked every day the first week cutting grass after getting C-19. Oh, really? You got COVID-19 and you're out there spreading it around amongst your customers? Amazing. Big yards. And while I felt a little sick, my fever had broken twice and I thought I was on the mend. So I had no clue I was sick. Trust me, I would have never done this to myself. I'm just going to praise the Lord Jesus Christ because no matter what, he's the one that has me here at the moment. Yeah, he said, fuck you. Time for you to die. He brought me through vocal cord cancer, heart attack, and my life in his hands now. Hey, seems like he's cursed you pretty repeatedly. You might want to pick a different God. If there's an afterlife or a second life, choose wiser. But Lord, if it is my time, please forgive me of my sins. I accept you, Jesus, as my Lord and Savior. Please take me home with you. Again, thanks everyone for their thoughts and prayers. His ways are bigger than ours. Lord, I promise not trying to push your hand. I want to live. But you know how hard of a worker I am to just lay here and not be able to help myself is terrible. And God spoke and he said, die fucko, rip, cuz, says his cousin, Wiley Pritchard. Scooter Ward, 50. Deleted. Belly up. And we'll do one more here. Meet Evelyn Warren, 50. Lenore, West Virginia. Who posted? Arkansas mother of five children fired from job after not receiving COVID-19 vaccine. They really fired me. Good. That's what should happen to you goddamn plague rats. Who posted? German microbiologists. They're killing people with COVID vaccines to reduce population. They are not. You fear-mongering goddamn dipshit. She posted, I'm not vaccinated. I'm in the control group of the experiment. Hey, well, you sure showed us. Thank you for proving that you need to be vaccinated or you're going to die. You did a great job there, proving us right. And here's a foreboding post. Give me liberty or give me death. Okay, death. You get death. Then she posted, Michigan woman died of complications after getting COVID-19 vaccine. Bullshit. Don't believe it. People die. People that get the vaccine sometimes die of unrelated causes, but it doesn't mean they're related. And she had all these posts about how Fauci should be the one in jail, because of course he should, right? Donald Trump can't be to blame for any of this. Let's blame Fauci. And she posted Rand Paul out here getting people killed. Posted General Flynn out here getting people killed. And then the next thing you know, our family lost a great woman today. Evelyn Warren, she passed away due to complications from COVID. Her husband was also hospitalized for COVID-19 virus, but has now been placed in a rehabilitation facility. Everyone pray for my cousin Chris. This was his mom and his brother Randy. To know her was love. Evelyn had a smile that lit up a room. Evelyn will be greatly missed. Evelyn spread COVID misinformation and probably got lots of people sick and killed. So, bing bong! Fuck these people, goddammit. Evelyn Warren, belly up! And that's my Meet the Victims for this week's, folks. Folks, goddammit, learn from their lesson. It's horrific. It's a bad way to die. You don't want to go this way. Better for you to eat a bullet than gasp in horror and terror for breath. I've shown you firsthand how evil this disease is. Do not listen to these people. Learn from their mistakes. Get fucking vaccinated. Get the boosters. And stay away from plague rats. All right, folks. That's been my show. Appreciate it. As always, please consider joining me on Patreon. Patreon.com/Codcast. You get the exclusive content I made. There's not much of it. There's some there. So please support the show if you're able to. Let's read the super chats real quick. Keeper Lover. I think Nietzsche said in Beyond Good and Evil that when your pride is damaged, your vanity is hard to defeat. Yeah, ego is a hell of a drug. Gotta overcome that shit. Don't let it get you killed. Lane Diggity. What's up, Dusty? What's up, Lane Diggity? The COVID stuff never gets to me. But that TikTok lady was just nuts. Yeah, that's scary as fucking. Watching her sit there and die and still deny reality. Sad as fuck. Bing bong. $10 from Jay West. Appreciate Jay West. Keep Meet the Victims going. It is so important. I will. As long as that website keeps putting out new people on the list, I'll keep covering it. Hugh Allen, better to wear a mask than end up wearing a coffin. Yep, but you can't tell these motherfuckers nothing. But at least some of them are waking up. Like I said, people have contacted me, said their relatives have watched the videos and gotten the vaccine because of them. So I'm heartened by that. Cure Lover, God, sorry you had COVID. You're going to hell instead of heaven. Yep, I sent you a vaccine and you turned your back on me. So good luck, fuckos. Cure Lover, Dusty, when you are religious, nothing can really change your mind because I guess you can't see differently. Can't change their mind. Definitely hard to change people's opinions with facts and logic when they did not use facts and logic to form those opinions to begin with. Peter says, hi, Dusty. Noam Chomsky's a hero, my. Fuck yeah, love me some Noam Chomsky. Kyle Rapp gave me $25. Very generous. Thank you, Kyle Rapp. You all are champions of my little world. Hell yeah. Super chat. Champion of the day, Kyle Rapp. Ruby Pickles, $50. Thank you. Sending love for the show. Love back to you, David George. All right, anything else pop up? All right, that's it, folks. Folks, please hit the like button on your way out. I would very much appreciate it. Hit the bell if you want to know about the show. Leave comments. That also helps spread the videos that I make. If you like the show, please tell people about it. I will be back on Friday for an all-new episode. Going to be a more packed episode on Friday. I'm positive more content is going to happen this week. So you can join me tomorrow if you want to see more of Dusty on Twitch, twitch.tv/Codcast. Hey, the Discord is in the link in the description of this video. You can jump on there and talk to me. My Twitch is in the link in the description of this video. You can jump on there and you can watch me play. I'm probably going to play tonight. If you guys want to come watch me play tonight, you can do so after the show. Probably going to play some New World. So see you guys on Friday. I love the shit out of you. No kitty party. The kitties are not here tonight. They're in the other room and the door's shut. So sorry about that. Friday, I promise you, kitty party on Friday. Love the shit out of you guys. See you soon. Get vaccinated. Social distance. Be good to each other. Do something fun this weekend. And think of me. Love you guys. See you soon. And as always, till next time, catchphrase. Boom. Fuck yes. Good night, everybody. Little wobble wobble our way out. You know you want to dance to it. Do it. Wobble wobble. An original song by Dusty Smith. Do 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 do.